Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I've always been impressed with this boy, Pau Cubarsí. It never ceases to amaze me, Peter, how the Catalans always manage to unearth all of these gems, especially in an age where the demand is quite high on defenders. He's really the perfect package.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. He's in plenty of space here.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And this is Morata. Cherki. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Thuram touches it back. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Conte. Played backwards here.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
And the shot! And that has fair fizzed. France with the corner. They're first. Surely now! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's been caught napping. Goes for a shot! Goal! France! And France are in front. That was a given. It always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a...
There's the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Yamal. Oh, that's delightful. And it's made its way to him. Nicely shaped cross. Spain looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very...
Morata! Now that was a full-blooded header.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
Cherki. Cherki. He's found a way through. And a chance! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Pedri threads one in. Nico Williams looking to get on the end of this. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. Pedri with the cross. Up he goes! He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Spain grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Thuram. Cross goes in there. That has been knocked clear. Thuram receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! Goal! France! And again they hit the front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
France go into the lead.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
France heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Shot, surely! Nico Williams. Spain are looking to break at pace. He's found a way through. That is lovely. And it's Pedri. And it's Zubimendi. Rodri stood, applies the finish! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Conte. Zaire Emery. Pires in acres of space out wide. Pedro Porro. And no, that was never going to make it. Zaire Emery can see things others simply cannot. Tries to play it through, and he was quick to react. Perez. Now it's Thuram. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now that's well seen too. Now, can they get him away? Great vision. Yamal. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. France head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Koundé calmly anticipates. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Pires. Well, that's well spotted. Pedri. He's picked his way through. Nico Williams. Well, that is a good challenge from him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that pass just didn't quite work. Morata chasing after it. Conte. And Cherki. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Looking to play him in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Williams. Pedri. That is good alertness. Out to the right. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. And it's Porro. Just about up to the hour now. Rodri. Now this could be a chance.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
France have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And he's there to belt it away. Olise. No, that's been intercepted. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Yamal. Well read, nice interception. Cleared without complication. Well, that pass isn't the best. Conte.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Tries to pass it through. Cherki. Oh, important interception. It's a smartly directed ball. I'll try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Le numéro 9, le numéro 17, le numéro 15, le numéro 7, le numéro 13. À leur place, le numéro 11, le numéro 18,
and here's Yamal.
le numéro 6.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Here comes the cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pedri has created one goal already. Now it's Camavinga. He's on it, can he get away? Chance for a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Guendouzi really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
This looks promising. Nico Williams. Nico Williams will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Played into space. Pau Kubasi cuts it out.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Attention, changement.
Zubimendi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ferran Torres. He's got away. Ferran Torres. Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, that's an excellent intercept. And a shot! Desperate defending required here. They've played it short. Yamal. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's been flattened there.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Laid back in. Now it's... And he shoots! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Two up and very little time left, surely. And that will be the final act. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to... And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that, but I think his distribution is...
Tries a shot! Goal! Arsenal! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now, this could be a chance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Scholes. And the shot! No mistake! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rice was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Foot in. And the pass is intercepted. Rice is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Scholes. Haaland! Haaland!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Merino, played out to the right. Madueke could try cutting inside here. Good read, needed to be. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rice. And that's been won straight back. That's a sharp pass. Trossard. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's fabulous. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Cantona. Zubimendi. And it's Marino. Saliba. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Distributed tidily. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Cantona. No, that's been intercepted. Cantona is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Trossard's cross. Pedro Neto. And they can counter here. Oh, good-looking ball. Soboslai looking to get on the end of this. It'll be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, and that's well read. Trossard. Great ball if he can get there. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. And it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So we're into the second 45. Ødegaard. Zubimendi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Trossard has it out wide and in space. Ødegaard. And it's Rice. Oh, good spread. Madueke picks it up out wide. Shoots! Cantona chasing after it. Trossard. Ødegaard, who's set up one goal so far. Now there's a fine ball. Madueke showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mosquera gets a foot in here. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Chance, surely! He scores! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Chelsea take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
He's got away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Arsenal have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Pedro Neto. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Ødegaard. Always onto this.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Cantona really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's a good ball. Chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. He's on it. Can he get away? Cantona has found the net here, of course. Looking for the run. Trossard. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution in progress.
That pass has been well intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Haaland.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Some really good ball movement. A probing pass. reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, easy pickings there. Eze, nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rodri, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Arsenal are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
That is good alertness. Saka. He can get that clear.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Erling Haaland. Number 15, Vieira. Number 8, Soboslai. Coming on the field, number 18, El Hadj Diouf. Number 17,
Chelsea have the chance to go the other way.
Number 16, Rodri.
The final 5 minutes. And it's Rice. Saka.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Can he finish? Yes, he's done it!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Rodri, played into space. No, he's just misjudged that one. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Oh, what a real chance! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it!
The goal scorer for Arsenal, number 16, Rodri.
And we're done. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Arsenal can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining...
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then.
Peter, we're very fortunate to be in the presence of Gianfranco Zola.
One of Italy's most beautiful footballers ever.
No doubt. And he brings such a natural, instinctive feel to a game with his freedom of movement and his dazzling ball skills.
And they've got a throw. Menu. Zola. Now Menu. Šeško. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bruno Fernandes is onto this. He is through here. Crosses, terrific header. Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, a breakthrough already. Maguire promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mikel Merino did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's in on goal. Goes for a shot. Ødegaard. Now it's Trossard. And it's Zubimendi. Played down the flank. No luck with that dink over the top. Menu.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He has found a way through. Plays it across. It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice. Now it's Madueke. Now it's Marino. And it's Ødegaard. Zubimendi calmly anticipates. Ødegaard. Now it's Trossard. He is just caressing the ball. Rice. And here's Marino. Played out towards the right wing. Šeško does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Marino. Mikel Merino was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's in a great position here, and he's taking no chances there. And it's Rice. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's managed to get free. Maguire did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Trossard.
Such good technique.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Now it's Rice, aimed in towards the centre. And now they can spring out of defence. 5 minutes till the break. Madueke. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Raya gets rid without sophistication. Oh, super find. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that would have been some goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
He can run onto that. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Great ball and Trossard! Yes, it's there! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Trossard. Rice. Merino. Trossard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And Madueke. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. Bruno Fernandes tries to clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Played out wide. And he's gone backward here. It's a good spell of possession, this. Šeško. And they can counter here. He's in plenty of space here. Saliba with the clearance. He won't be happy with that one. Nicely weighted ball. Who saw this coming? Arsenal have dragged it back at the last. Out to the left it goes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Could be danger here. Trossard. Oh, important interception. Good take, and is he in? Maguire plays it all the way forward. Menu kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that's gone loose. Ball is over the line.
Substitutions taking place.
Tries to play it through. Zola is herring after that one. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here. Timber. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Well, can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8, Bruno Fernandes.
Manchester United can now
Number
introduce
19,
the first of their substitutes. Arsenal get themselves into the lead. He's had a shot!
Number 33, Calafiori. Coming on the field, number 11,
Saka.
Eze.
Gravenberch.
Number 7,
Rice.
Number 22,
Well, that had the makings of something
Number
quite
41,
promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. No, that was never going to make it.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Rodri. Shifted it to the flank. He's got away. Shoots! He's scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Arsenal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Strokes it back, and it's made its way to him. Well, they've got it again. And it's Ødegaard. Nketiah, plenty to aim at here. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Out towards the flank. Little doubt, that is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. That's got him rattled. Timber. Casemiro.
There will be
It's
5 minutes
Casemiro.
added time.
Tonali. Out to the right. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Rodri. Oh, good spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
The ball has bounced loose now. Here comes the corner. Arsenal have their third corner. Oh, smashing header! He's done very well to get to that.
I think
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Arsenal can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what.
Hello everybody and welcome to today's match.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Indonesia braced for their anthem. So we're up and running. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot, surely! And he has kept it out somehow.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Indonesia with the corner, they're first. That's a decent clearance. Great vision. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Hoisted in. Cleared away. Nakata. Can he spark a counter here?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Throw in. Pings in across. Oh, what a climb! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's good running with the ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Neither side yet able to find the net. Good running, strong and purposeful. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he was quick to react. Plays it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Nakata. He's through here. Thinks about the shots. There's the shot! Oh, it's there! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Indonesia have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Can he latch on to this? That looks a good ball through. Big chance! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he was quick to get it clear again. Indonesia have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Oh, that's... goes for a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Great chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Lee Kang-in has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Indonesia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. It's a pretty loose pass. Now there's a fine ball. Good take. And he shoots! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Indonesia find a position of real strength now. Chanatit looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Can he get on the end of this? Played out to the right. And we've reached half-time. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Indonesia very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Not the most accurate pass. Lee Kang-in. He shifted it to the flank. Chanatip. Pressing high and with purpose. Spread it left. Thailand looking to pass their way through. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Might be danger here. Tries a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Indonesia really do look to have it all sewn up here. Chanatip. Great pressure, plenty of it. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Short changes him with that pass. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Distributed tidily. Gets a good foot in there. Chanatip. Played out to the left flank. And he's managed to get free. And it's made its way to him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has ended up in no man's land. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's certainly onside here. Takes a shot! It's hit the upright. And somehow he's managed to miss it.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 41.
We have got changes
Number
here from
11.
both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field, number 20, Fernando Torres. Number 7,
Nicely weighted
Hugo.
ball.
Substitutions taking place.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Lovely, now then.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here. Nakata is steaming. It's Nakata! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 22.
It's their second corner of the game.
Coming on the field is number 28.
And he's there to clear it. Elects to cross. That's a decent clearance. Indonesia will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Chance! It's a goal! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
It's become a case of men against boys. Good ball, good take. Tries to play it through. And it's been played through. That's the keeper's ball. Knocks it into space. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, good spread. Can he get it through? No, that's been intercepted. Threads one in. Now it's Lee Kang-in. He's through here. Fernando Torres. And the finish! Off the post! Oh, what has happened here? Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time.
Indonesia have really been terrific at snuffing out the...
And the referee... Indonesia, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would feel... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Kulusevski, Peter, is another Swede of Balkan heritage, and that automatically raises excitement levels. No surprise that he stated who his hero is. I think we're all well aware of that. And I think the playing styles are very different, though, and that comes as no surprise. This guy has got a lot of potential.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Lee Kang-in! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
He's had it taken off him.
Oh, great feat, that.
Caresses it through, and the shot! Oh no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you'll have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Tries a deft little ball. And he's there to clear it. Lee Kang-in. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Same again, same outcome.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Can he get it through? Good pressure, determined, intense.
Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Isak. Couldn't squeeze it through. Sweden look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
That ball looks a good one. That is a brilliant interception. And he's gone looking for safety. Goodmanson. Elanga. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Isak. Lee Kang-in. Some good work on the right flank here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ball's played through. Now, the less said about that pass, the better. Spread out to the left. Place it in. There's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Nakata. Nakata. Chance here to counter. Nicely weighted ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's forced to go back.
Indonesia truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Kulusevski. And Lindelof. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lee Kang-in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Five minutes till the break. Kulusevski. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's worked it through. Now it's Isak. He's onside. Lee Kang-in. And the pass is intercepted.
1 minute added time.
Goodmanson. That has ended up in no man's land. Very nicely done. He has found a way through. Elanga. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
To the field.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
And we're off again.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a promising position. Gets a good foot in there. Out to the right. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Now, can they get him away? Oh, great defending, that needed doing. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Kulusevski. Elanga. Nakata.
This is the time you need that pace. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's cut it out. Oh, that's a fine interception. Indonesia still this single goal behind. Elanga. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Sweden needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Isak. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Indonesia can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Taking place.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Foot in. Looking for options for movement. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nakata. Indonesia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He won't be happy with that one. Kubo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Thinks one through. Cleared without hesitation.
Indonesia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Spread it left. Kubo could try cutting inside here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, it's come to nothing. Lee Kang-in.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Nakata. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Nakata.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Substitution for Sweden. Number 11.
Great chance here from position
Coming on the
A1.
field is
Great chance here to
number
level it up.
26. Substitution.
Nakata! That is delicious! A finish right from the top draw. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
The goal scorer for Indonesia.
That
after
was
77
beautiful.
minutes
Something
is
close to genius.
number 18.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank. Sweden really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Indonesia will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Shoots! No mistake! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution for
Sweden making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Indonesia take the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now there's a fine ball.
Sweden really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Lindelof. And the number on the board is 3. Done delicately. Oh, no joy this time. In with the challenge. And that will be the final act. Indonesia have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Nakata, voted man of the match. So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Ricci playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me.
And he shoots! He's scored! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
The goal scorer for Hellas Verona after 4 minutes is number 9.
Verona break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to play it through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Verona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Looking to play him in, and he's in on Massaro! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Throw it. Serginho. Ball played for Musa. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's had a shot! No mistake! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Indonesia take the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Great vision. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Serginho. Cross flung in towards the middle.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Indonesia have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Milikochap. Turns back here, probably the best option. Nelson. Al-Musrati. Milikochap. That'll be a throw-in. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Salmakas. Rabiot. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Selamat. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chance here to counter. Al-Musrati, spread it left. And he's been shifted off it. Donatoni, over to the left. It's a promising position. Serginho's cross. Indonesia with the corner, they're first. Cleared away. Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And now a sudden chance to counter.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicked it back promptly. Pavlovic. And it's Rabiot. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Massaro really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he cuts out the supply. Out to the right. Well, they've got it again. Nelson. Indonesia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. He's in plenty of space here. Musa.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now, can they get him away? And he's there to belt it away. Can he get on the end of this? Elects to cross. Oh, that was vital. Radoric. No way through. Massaro.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that is out of play. Al-Muzrati. Milakochap. And Nelson. Played out to the left flank. That is very well defended. And it's half-time here. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd.
Welcome our players, everyone.
And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Indonesia are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Rabiot. In with the challenge. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Donatoni. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's neat. And no, he's seen through all of that. Delivers with whip. Defending of the desperate variety. Played it again. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Musa. He's in a great position here. And the shot! In for the pieces! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Indonesia take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Massaro looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And that's a good ball. And he's heaved it away. And it's Serginho. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Al-Muzrati. Massaro, and he's cut it out. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Selamat. Goes for the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rabiot is offering a wry smile there.
And it's hoisted clear. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a chance for a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That has ended up in no man's land. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bullish header! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field is number 8, Modric. Substitution in progress.
Now that's well seen too. Musa. Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He has a look up. And they're back on the ball again. Akta Akpro, chance! Oh, quality save! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Quality ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Oh, that's nice. Ricci. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Modric. It's Modric! And that would have been game, set and match.
You can tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 56.
So their fourth quarter of the game.
Number 27, Sergio.
And the keeper beats it away.
Number 18, Nusa.
Aimed in towards the centre.
Number 9,
Al-Musrati getting this one clear.
Number 4, Hernandez.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Number 18.
There's going to be another change here.
Substitution.
The break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 11, Masaru.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Nakata. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
No unnecessary risks, and the game... Oh, that is asking for trouble! That has been slung wide. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Hernandez, delivered across. He can get that clear. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Akpro. And there goes the final whistle. Indonesia have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous, it is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements overlapping.
Selamat! It's loose, and oh, he's been caught napping. Salamakas did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Musa. Steaming on goalwards. Fagioli defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Musa. Nicely weighted ball. De Gea breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Solomon. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Well, there's the clearance. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Quality ball. Musa, and the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Indonesia with the corner, they're first.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Musa, oh, beautifully shaped ball. Salamakas is flagged offside. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ricci is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
No goals as yet. Oh, well measured. And this is Rabiot. Rabiot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Brilliantly cut out. Cross flung in towards the middle. Gracic. That's a sharp pass. Pavlovic wins the duel this time. Musa. That's Rabiot. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Played into space. Floated through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, what a ball! Decent chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Donadoni is offering a wry smile there.
Indonesia have their second corner now. Oh, well played, well played. And now they can spring out of defence. He's had it taken off him. Rabiot, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Deftly out wide. Now they could break here. Looking to play him in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's come to nothing. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Serginho's cross. There's the shot! Oh, brilliant from Donadoni!
Well, how great was the strike that jolted the whole stadium into life? The skipper grabbing the contest by the scruff of the neck with impeccable timing.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the first moment of reels, and the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Indonesia can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them. He's having a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's Selamat. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Keane. No, he is not giving anything away.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Donadoni. Harrison.
Keane. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played. Tomori being still separated by the game's only goal. And it's Rabiot. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Door in acres of space out wide. This looks promising. Swings it across. And it's hoisted clear. Now this could be a chance. And that has put paid to that.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Selamat.
29.514 spettatori.
That's well spotted. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Donadoni, given the lift of his goal. Rabiot has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Donadoni is standing over. Donadoni! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that has been cleared. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defense. Big chance! It's in! And this is getting better and better. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Numero 11.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Shapes to shoot! Oh, what has happened here? In he goes again! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Selamat, great defending, strong and determined. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Good read, needed to be.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
David De Gea. And Fagioli. Oh, good spread. He has found the way through. Door. Incoming to... Climbs up big! They've done it! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and fed it perfectly.
Numero 20. Attenzione, un cambio.
Indonesia choosing to make the first change. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Hernandez. Probing pass. That's a decent clearance. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Shoots! And that has fair fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 2 viene sostituito con il numero 48.
Good ball, good take. And he's taking no chances there. Modric does really well to win the ball there. And a chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Ball swung, up he goes! Played back in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh no, what has happened here? Played it again, he gets big! Goal! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And time is up. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Oh no, what has happened here? A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Great vision. Great chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chiellini producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. It's played through for him. Davids, Gravenberg, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Rijkaard. Now Van Bouten. And it's Maldini. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good...
Valverde! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping! Anton is there and he can get that clear. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Aimed in towards... Header! Oh, it's hit the post! And here's Nakata. Valverde, chance to deliver, climbs up big! He will be livid with himself. Numecha. So it is still 0-0. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Pinches it off him. Davids going full tilt down the left. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, what has happened here? That's really well manoeuvred. Anton did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Danger averted for now. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Maldini. Indonesia finding their passes. Nakata powering forward here. Valverde crosses. Approaching the half-hour mark. Lovely feet. Nakata going face-to-face with his great rival.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Gets a good foot in there. Out to the right.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Anton. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Valverde. And here's Nakata. Oh, that's a dangerous ball. He's having a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's cut it out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Davids, Donadoni. That's really well cleared. It's run loose here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that interception was most necessary. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, your views on the first half?
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Indonesia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of...
Real chance! And he's done it!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Threads one in, and it's played in. Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Indonesia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Nemecha. That's been cut out, well played. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Donatoni, he's tried one! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Attendance for this match was 60,000.
But he's forced to go back. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Bensebaini. Indonesia have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that... Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Borussia Dortmund really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Chiellini deals with that comfortably. And that's a good ball. There's the shot! That's a half-decent try. Nakata. He's in a great position here. He has found the way through. Valverde. Big chance! Hits off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Indonesia can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. An act of charity gratefully received.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Number 13.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Indonesia making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Crossed in again. No, that's overhit. Anton. Indonesia are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And it's Pedri. That's a cute ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that's another good win of the ball. And it's made its way to him. Caught offside that time. And here's Pedri. Looking to play him in. Decent chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Indonesia making consecutive changes here. And the break in
Substitution
play
in
means they
progress.
can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Look at the space here! And a chance! A whisker away from making it 4. Indonesia have their second corner now. Good read, needed to be. Anton is there and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Chance here to counter. And he's been shifted off it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's a threatening ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Gravenberg really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
5 minutes to add. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Numecha. Now Anton. Bensebaini. Numecha. Pedri does well to get it back. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Indonesia have reclaimed it. Cleared away. And that's it. Indonesia have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games.